You need an account to use various online services from Google. Google has about 112 apps available which you can use, mostly for free. You probably use a number of them already on a daily basis, such as YouTube, the Google search engine, or for your Gmail account. This tutorial explains what a Google account is and which services are all included. I will also explain step by step how you can create a Google account for free in less than 2 minutes. So let me first explain what a Google account is and what you can use it for. You need a Google account to use various apps and services from Google. For example, you can think of apps like YouTube, Google Drive, Gmail, or Google Docs. It's also useful to have a Google account so that you can use different services for your website, such as Google Ads, Google Analytics, and Google Search Console. A Google account therefore ensures that you can easily navigate to all apps and services from one central point. You can create a new Google account in just a few minutes by following the 4 simple steps that I will now explain further. To create a Google account, you can go to the sign up page by clicking the link in the description of the video, or you can go to Google and search for Create Google Account and then choose the first option in the search results. So now it's good to know that there are 2 ways to create a Google account. The first way is to create a new account that also includes a new Gmail address. And the second way to create an account is by using an email address that you already have. For example, you can use a Hotmail account or another provider. And if you prefer this option, then you can click on Use my current email address instead. For this tutorial, I'll choose the option Create a new account. To continue, you can fill in the fields with your first name and last name. Then enter a new email address, and of course this must be available, and if not, this will be indicated in a notification message that is shown below the field. After you have provided an email address that is available, you can enter your password for the Google account. Then you can click on the blue Next button. Optionally, you can enter a telephone number and a recovery email address. For this example, I do not do that because this account is only made for this tutorial to show you how to set this up. But if you're going to create an account for yourself, it's recommended to do so because it's more safe. For example, if you have forgotten your password for your Google account, then you can regain access to the account via the recovery email. Sometimes it's necessary to verify the account by a verification code that is sent to your telephone number, but in this case it's not necessary and we can proceed to the next fields. Here you can enter the date of birth and your gender. And now you can click on Next again to continue. On the next screen you can choose how you want to set up the personalization settings. I choose the first option, Fast Personalization, in one step by ticking it, and then I click on the blue button. On the next page you can find information about the data and cookies. Scroll down and click on Confirm to continue. Now you can see information about Google's terms of service is being displayed. Scroll down and click on I agree. The Google account has now been successfully created and you have direct access to the dashboard. As you can see, a menu is available on the left side of the dashboard. Over here you can adjust general settings for your account. By clicking on the logo at the top of the page, you can see the account that you have logged in with, and you have also the option to log out. Next to it is an icon with 9 dots. Clicking on it displays an overview of available Google services and apps. To access the knowledge base with more information, you can click on the icon with the question mark. As mentioned earlier in this tutorial, there are about 112 apps available in total. You will probably never use most of them, but there is a very wide range of options. By clicking on the icon with the 9 dots, an overview is shown of 29 different apps that are available by default. There are a couple of apps that I regularly use for my websites, and those are Google AdSense, Google Ads, Google Search Console, and Google Tag Manager. These options are not shown between the standard apps. And to view these, you can scroll down and click on the button at the bottom of the overview with all the apps, and then a new window will open, and if you scroll all the way down, there is a section called All Products. As you can see, all available apps are clearly displayed in 3 available categories. Category 1 is called Everyone, Category 2 is called Companies, and Category 3 is called Developers. If you expand the category Companies, you will see that the apps AdSense, Google Ads, Search Console, and Tag Manager are available. In another tutorial, I will go more in depth about those specific apps and show you how you can use them for your website. But for now, let me give you a quick overview of all the apps that are available. A total of 70 different apps are available in the For Everyone category. As you can see, there are many apps available that you probably already know and use. In the category For Companies, you can find various apps that are useful if you have one or more websites, as I mentioned earlier. I have just shown you the most important ones that I use. And in the last category you have all the services and apps for developers. If you want to delete your Google account for any reason, you can do so by going back to the dashboard and then you can go to Data and Personalization. Then scroll down and click on Delete a service or your account. Now you see a number of options you can choose from. For example, you can choose Delete a Google service, and this allows you to delete a specific account from, let's say, your YouTube or your Gmail. And you can also delete the entire Google account with the option over here, Delete your account. And with that being said, we have arrived at the end of this tutorial. I really hope you learned something new by watching this. And if you found it helpful in any kind of way, please let me know by liking this video, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to stay updated when new videos are uploaded. Also make sure to check out the other tutorials that are available on my channel for free, and I'm planning to add a lot of more tutorials regularly. If you prefer reading over watching a video, sometimes that can be helpful, then you can go to websitelearninglab.com, and most of the tutorials are also available in text over there. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video.